East Coast to the West Coast love. SoCal, shorty, give me SoCal love. Give me love. East Coast to the West Coast love. SoCal, shorty, give me SoCal love. Give me love. East Coast to the West Coast love. SoCal, shorty, give me SoCal love. She my... Where she from? She from the... Yeah.
Put your phone down.
Okay.
The video's recording.
I know you're supposed to do the intro.
What's the intro? We don't have no intro.
I don't know. You always just kind of do it off the dome.
Off the dome.
His forehead's peeling. Okay, come on. Off the dome.
Yes, welcome to another episode of Meg and Greg J. I know that we haven't been posting in a while.
Yeah.
We have a lot going on, so we're
Just
gonna
like everyone else in the world.
Yes, so we're gonna get these videos out for you guys as much as we can and as fast as we can. But bear with us. We you know what I'm saying? We doing the best that we can. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Where we just come from? We just came from where?
Cali.
Cali, baby.
Hometown.
It's not my hometown.
Went on a nice vacay. We went on a vacay on vacay.
What do you mean?
Like we went on vacay, short trip to Cali, and went on vacay to Palm Springs.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we went out there. Went out there. My parents were like, let's go to Palm Springs. We went to Palm Springs for like a day, day and a half. Funned out. My
dad got us a chef to cook us a nice meal.
Mm-hmm.
His parents took us on a really nice trip.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a great weekend.
What else? We put up those pictures in your house too.
Oh yeah, we put up a bunch of pictures of my mom in the shape of an E because her name is Alicia. An E. And it looks really good in our house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today I got on Insta and asked some people what some topic. Not as much as you. And asked some people some topics or ideas they would want to hear about from us.
Yes.
And one that I
Wait,
got
before
from
you
a
do
few
that,
people.
Before you do that, if you guys have any, anything that y'all wants to talk about, be sure to hit us up. Well, I mean, people usually, talk to her. People don't usually talk to her.
Or just leave it in the comments after this video.
Yeah, leave in the comments after this video. Or you can hit us up on Instagram.
Yeah.
Her Instagram is Megan M_Johnson. And mine is GregoryTrey.J. So if y'all want us to talk about anything.
We got some good topics that we'll use for other videos. But the main one that I was getting.
Somebody do a comedy skit?
Your boy. Isaiah, I don't know what that is.
Isaiah, that's why I mess with you, bro.
I don't know. What is that? A comedy skit?
I'm not funny when under pressure. You know what I mean?
Me neither.
I gotta be like, it just happens,
Anyway, so the main one that I was getting was advice on dating to marry.
Okay.
And steps that we took.
Steps that we took.
Yes. So
y'all want to know from the beginning. I want to know ABC.
I said let's give them the important parts. Because we could really go in on this topic.
Yes.
And cover a lot of things. So I said let's give them
Yes. Okay, so I think for me, starting off dating her, I've had previous relationship experience, but I wanted to make sure that with her, that there's nothing against anybody else, but I was just growing. I was at a different point in my life. With her, that I really put the relationship with God first. That God was the center of it. And that is what led everything in our relationship. Through prayer, through meeting together and reading scripture, going to church. Those things, really just keeping God at the center of it all and let him dictate what it is that he wants for our relationship. Because I could want something all day long, but if it's not what he wants, then it's not in his plan for me. It's not right. So I wanted to make sure that starting off that he was the center, and I wanted that to kind of dictate everything else in a relationship.
Yeah, and it was the same for me. I was at a point where I was like, the person that I meet next needs to, love God just as much as I do, or if even more, because as it's said the man is supposed to lead the family spiritually, their wife spiritually. Mm-hmm. But I just wanted to meet someone that had interest in their relationship with God, and I happened to meet him when he was in the midst of kind of looking to grow his relationship with God and just learn more. So it was cool for the both of us to kind of step in together at that time.
Yeah, we had a lot of conversations at the beginning.
Yeah. About,
our relationship with God, and baptism, and scripture, and the Bible, and all that type of thing. Yeah, we had abstinence. That was another big thing. I think the biggest thing was I didn't want to have sex with her. It's just not. When you have, sex with somebody and you guys aren't married, there's a lot of things that come with that, emotionally, physically, spiritually, soul ties, those type of things.
I would say that's right now, if there's anything you're trying to hear from this video, is that right there, abstinence. Because from my experience and his experience, sex can really drive the relationship. It can take control of the relationship. And so for us to come together and agree that we didn't want to do that, we wanted to wait, was a huge weight off my shoulders, for one. And a different I had never been in a relationship like this where that being physical wasn't a part of it. And so it allowed our relationship to grow and heal, because in our own relationships before dating, having that as a part of it, brought some bad, left it not feeling very good about dating. And so when we came together, there was a lot of things that I had to get through and get past. And he was patient with me. I would say he was very patient with me, because a lot of the behavior that I was used to putting out in relationships, he wasn't willing to put up with it. So
not at all.
We would get into fights, and I'm like, what? Let's just be done. And that's what I was used to. And the person like, let's go on a break, and he broke it down to me. What is a break?
See, let me break it down.
Go ahead.
So that was another thing, is breaks. A lot of couples go on these breaks, but I feel like breaks only allow you to go do something with somebody else, and then you come back, and now you have more baggage on your relationship. And there's a lot of people say, all right, let's just take a break so we can work on the relationship. Let's just work on this. Like, how are you going to work on a relationship if you're not
together working on it? If you're on a break, separated for 2 weeks, not talking, and you're getting into other things with other people, right? And then you come back, because you probably realize that person, is better than what you were out there messing with. But it's like, why are you even doing that in the first place if you know what you have is good?
What is 2 weeks? What is a
even if it's
month?
Challenging?
Yeah. What is all that going to change in your relationship? You're not working on it. You're out
so
doing things you shouldn't.
It just gave me an understanding of the relationship is going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. You can't run from it. Especially if you really know that person is for you, and you feel like, God brought me this person. Yeah, because that was what it was for me. I knew God brought him into my life for a reason. I really, really felt that. And so when he would tell me a break, like, girl, that's not happening. Like, what are you going to do with that? I'm like, you know what? You're right. Like, my whole life, I thought going on a break was a normal thing to do in a relationship. Stop making that normal, because it's not. It doesn't help your relationship. It really doesn't.
I think the important thing to do is not, because like I said, the foundation of it is God at the center, right? And that's what led everything. But it's not just having God in the center when you guys are together. It's also having him in the center of your individual relationships. Yeah. And make sure that you're praying for her and the stuff that she's going through, and making sure that you're taking time to get into the Word and letting God speak to you, so that you can be the best leader. Just as a male, be the best leader that you can be in a relationship, man. From her, just being the best girlfriend, being the best wife, being the best, friend that she could be to me in whatever season that we're in. So
yeah. But going back to being abstinent, if you meet a guy and you're just feeling like, okay, this is someone I want to date, and I'm kind of seasoning him, bring that up.
Yeah.
And if you honestly don't want to be abstinent, well, just try it at first, because it just opens so much more to your relationship than just that.
Yeah, because
you have to be there, sitting there having conversation, getting to know that person. Everything except for being physical, and that helped us know that we really wanted to be together, that we really saw a future together, because we did not have that in our relationship.
Yeah, and it was crucial to our development. Just letting her know that I don't love you for that. I love you for you. That's it. I just love you because you are you, and I'm getting to know you.
Yeah.
On a deeper level than being physical.
Yeah.
And ladies, like if he don't respect that, if you don't want to be,
yeah, to me that's a sign. Okay,
yeah.
That's the one and only flag you need.
Well, I'm not telling you that it's
to
easy.
Me. Like, it is not. It's not easy at all. But
especially, you know what I'm saying. You're in college, high school, whatever you in. Hormones, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? You want to explore, you want to do things, but I think down the line, when you think about marrying somebody, it's a lot more beneficial
for you not to do
not to give yourself to anybody.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna only want to give yourself to that person instead of giving pieces away to different
that's how my
people.
mom would define when I was in high school, and getting older. Say your parents are concerned about you having sex. She was just saying that every time you have sex with a person, you're giving them a piece of yourself, and they have that piece of you forever. Mm-hmm. And you can be like, well, I walked away from that relationship and I'm good, even though we had sex. It's like, okay, well, there's going to be... Michael Todd said something about, like, yeah, you can be over it, but there's going to be times where your mind wanders back to that person. How are they doing? Or, I missed it. And it's like, no, you gave yourself to them, so they do have a piece of you in that way, where you're still thinking about them at random points. Or it's just things like that it's the truth. Mm-hmm. You're giving a piece of yourself to someone, and they get to have that forever. So I don't know, when my mom told me that, it stuck with me. I was like, yeah, I'm not letting all these just dudes that I meet have a piece of me. Like, I value myself more than that.
Yeah, that goes for both male and female. Make sure you value yourself. Like, have enough self-respect not to give your body out to people.
Yeah.
But speaking about Michael Todd, that was a big part of my growth. Michael Todd, listening to, I know he just did the Relationship Goals Reloaded, but when he first did Relationship Goals, we would listen to it together, and it brought to light a lot of things that I was struggling with, and it helped me to be a better leader.
Yeah, I would strongly advise, if you're dating right now and you guys are trying to figure that out, my brother has it, to watch that series, the first one, together. It's really helpful. Learned a lot.